Hello, 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 and welcome to my live video call. Today we're going to be discussing a leaky gut and what is a leaky gut and how can you stop that leaky gut? Because we all know, well, maybe we don't know, but a leaky gut is responsible for many, many, many problems that you have faced, whether it be an autoimmune disease, whether it be a general cold or flu. There's many, many things that a problematic digestive system can cause that you need to know about. And I'm going to share some tips with you how you can fix that leaky, unhealthy gut right now so that you will not have to experience what many Americans are experiencing as we speak. Okay, so if you're on for the first time, you could definitely say hi and stuff like that. And if you're on before, just say hi. Share the video with other friends and family, and we will I would certainly be appreciative of all of that. And so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I think what we need to do is first we need to define what is a leaky gut, what makes a digestive system unhealthy for us, and why does it cause certain ailments like autoimmune disease, skin problems, that kind of thing. What causes this to happen? So let's share with you what leaky gut syndrome is. Okay, so leaky gut syndrome it's according to WebMD, leaky gut syndrome is said to have symptoms including bloating, gas, cramps, food sensitivities, and aches and pains. But it's still a medical mystery. In other words, what they are saying there is that the syndrome is not really a diagnosis per se because it doesn't really fall into the category of being a diagnosis, but it's like it has yet to be diagnosed. Basically, that's what they're saying. It has yet to be diagnosed into something. So, if you ever heard the term where it says that uh, most illnesses come from the gut, the digestive system. That's a paraphrase. That's not the exact quote, but it said that it comes from the gut, and so you can imagine how much if your digestive system really plays into how you are are how you react to certain things like foods, etc. How maybe you get psoriasis or eczema, maybe you're having lupus or another autoimmune disease. You'll be really amazed of how much your digestive system is really playing a role into these types of conditions. So the question then becomes, what should we do then to limit this type of leaky gut, and how can and what can we and if we do this, will we receive benefits from it by doing the necessary things in order to stop a leaky gut and to build ourselves into health? So let's talk about that. So I want to talk about did you know about what an unhealthy gut does for you? Unhealthy gut is you have problems with the intestinal linings. You are having problems with digestion, stuff like that, and basically your intestines are not digesting properly, and then it's allowing these toxins to leak through the gut, and then it goes up to, and then somehow it reaches to the skin, and it causes the skin problems. It reaches elsewhere, and it causes autoimmune disorders because the body is attacking itself. and it's trying to, and it thinks that these are not part of the problem. So it's attacking, and then there's another problem with the cells, and it keeps attacking itself, and it keeps going that route. So did you know? So I'm just going to read it from my blog because I have it on my blog here, chadallen.pro. Uh, did you know that when you have an unhealthy gut, that it causes your liver and your spleen to go into hyperdrive, meaning that it is becoming overworked, and when it does that, it cannot purge toxins from the body. So your liver and your spleen are very important in this aspect, and trying to get rid of these toxins from the body. But when you have an unhealthy gut, it's becoming overworked, and so therefore you're not able to get rid of the toxins as easily, and then that's another reason why toxins would begin to seep through the intestinal wall, and then at the end of the day, it makes you more sick. So, did you also know that you are also unable to detox properly? Because when you have all these bad uh, things going on within your gut, you're unhealthy, you're eating unhealthy foods, whatever it is that's taking place. Um, these problems will cause eczema, psoriasis. It will cause infections that will pop up in your body. You'll like you might be wondering, why am I always getting sick? It's an immune problem, right? So immunity really begins with the gut, and so if you have a healthy gut, then it will help you with the other areas of your. It'll help with the other areas that you're eating, and so therefore fix the gut, you fix your immune system pretty much. So when you have an unhealthy gut, you are basically putting yourself at greater risk for Hashimoto's, for lupus, for fibromyalgia, for all kinds of stuff. So if you get the opportunity, go to chadallen.pro, CHADALLEN.pro, or chadallen.net, CHADALLAN.net, and you can read more about what everything there. So how do we fix a leaky gut, an unhealthy gut? Well, there are several things, but first, what I want to do is actually, no, I'll share this first, and then I'll go back to this one. So, how do you fix a leaky gut? So, one of the things that you really need to consider is that you need to uh, limit the sugar. You need to limit the sugar. You need to limit the dairy. You need to limit the gluten that you put into your body. Most will say to eliminate it, but the problem with when you say eliminate those things, it becomes very difficult to eliminate some of these foods because it's it becomes more of a comfort food for you, or it becomes a food that you really enjoy eating. So my suggestion is to, like, if you can't eliminate it, then at least limit it. To the minimal as possible. That's really the best course. So the other thing that you need to do is that you need to moderate your meat intake, your raw foods. It's like if you're eating foods that are more not as cooked as much, you need to limit that because that can really irritate the intestinal lining as well. Another thing that you want to do is that you want to really start drinking more healthy type teas. You can also drink bone broth, which is very helpful for the the leaky gut to help begin the healing process. And so when you do these things, your body will begin to heal itself, and then in turn you'll begin to see better health come to you. But does it happen like right away? No, of course not. It takes time for you to be healed from the leaky gut. So the other thing that I would really, really encourage you to consider with your fighting this type of issues or your autoimmune disease or whatever, you really should be taking a probiotic and a prebiotic. So let's define this. A prebiotic is basically plant fibers that are specialized in helping to stimulate bacterial growth within the intestinal wall. So this could be like when you're eating like fruits or you're eating vegetables. You can also get it from taking in the supplements. So when you do that, these are what they call prebiotics because they are not digestible by the digestive system. But what they do is that they help stimulate good bacterial growth, so that your the current amount of how many good bacteria you have in your gut would increase. So a probiotic is live bacteria. So basically, you're putting live bacteria into your body, and that live bacteria it multiplies the number of good bacteria that's already in your gut. So that's why, like when you get like diarrhea or you get some other like stomach ailment, you automatically start eating the yogurt. You're eating the banana. You are taking a probiotic because you're taking an antibiotic. So when you're taking an antibiotic, you're also taking a probiotic in order to refill the the bacteria that's in the gut, so that if you have like diarrhea or whatnot, it will stop that from happening. So that's what you are after, of course. So so basically, what happens with these probiotics, since it's filling the gut, it's also beginning to repair the unhealthy leaky gut also, and in turn, you are now having better. You're now getting healthier, and then your autoimmune disease, your other skin problems begin to lessen more because you are eating healthier and you're also doing the right things. So this is basically what I'm wanting to share with you, because this is, I really believe, if you uh, do all the right things, you can really get your health back. You but it all starts with the gut, and I don't know how many times I have seen people who have detoxed. If you're able, they detoxed, and then after they detoxed, they were taking their probiotics, and they were also limiting the certain foods, and their health actually improved. I have seen this time and time again where people's autoimmune diseases have pretty much gone away. Like they were not having the outbreaks that they once had, especially when it comes to eczema. And I've even seen it with lupus, where people have, when they change their diet, they detox their digestive system. Now, when we talk about detox, by the way, we're not talking about going on a complete fast, because you don't really need to go on a complete fast in order to detox. You can there are many things that you can do, like eating the healthy fruits, or taking in um, other types of like trying to think like healthy type drinks where it will help detox. So you can do like the detox teas. You can do like the uh, you can buy like bottles for the digestive detox. But you can do that while you're eating. The thing is, when you do that, you don't want to eat. You don't want to take in greasy foods, because then that would just exacerbate uh, your like diarrhea and whatnot. So you don't want any of that to happen. So, but you could definitely do that without going on a complete fast. So, okay, so this basically concludes. If you are wanting to know more about the prebiotic probiotic that I particularly have, that I use, you can certainly email me at chadallen.pro. That's CHADALLEN at CHADALLEN or you can just give me a call, 540-282-9562. You can also go to my website. I don't have anything. I got my blog there, chadallen.pro, CHADALLEN.pro, or chadallen.net, CHADALLAN.net. And I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Wednesday is Weight Loss Wednesday. I got my beautiful daughter here. I will pop her up right here for you, everybody to see. Say hi, Sarah. Hi. So we will talk to you later. We thank you for being here. God bless.
Dad.